Hello everybody and welcome for a new episode of Flight Simulator. Yes, I got it working on my computer. So for now I don't change computer, but this is accelerated so you can see it pretty smoothly without almost any lag. So it don't work at all times like the missile that knows where it is at all times, because sometimes the video files are not or more likely than they should be. So this one is like 1 out of 5 things that are recorded, but it worked. So we can see our plane going right on the ground and really close to the ground. Why? It's to learn how to fly like Maverick. Yes, we are in Top Gun entertainment, Top Gun practice. We have to follow the plane and we have to fly all the way into the valley. Our goal is to fly as close as the ground as possible, but without touching him, so we're completely died like right now, because I touched it 4 times, but it's because I'm trying to fly very close to the ground, and later in the video I will get it on beautiful things with beautiful flybys and close calls. But right now I'm dying because I took too much G's, so my pilot just went down. I restarted the map because I failed a lot of time. We need to make it again. So a very close flyby with the weather. I don't know how to change our altimeter, so our altitude is not great. Our section 1 is way better than the cost 1 that is indicating our way. We can continue in that valley and try to follow the Phantom. I want to be right after him because like this we can have the right way with the right speed and right parameters. So as you can see, I'm flying pretty close to the ground with a realistic simulator. Microsoft Flight Simulator is of course one of the best, if it's not the best flight simulator of all times for people like you and me, because of course real pilots will not use that to just train with their real planes, but I think they can, because with some planes you can go and make all the maneuvers and regular things. So this is accurate. When I'm doing this, I can't do that on the real life, but I will be a very trained pilot, and also because as you can see the G count is very high. Sometimes we can take up to 8 Gs and we can take like 4 Gs during 10 seconds. It's very difficult to live in that conditions. But we learned this year with BIA that I got with really 9 out of 100, so 1 point left. And I learned that you can survive actually 10 Gs, but for no more than 1 or 2 seconds without being like in a black hole. It's not a black hole, but when you see the black screen on that game, it produces that. It's when you can see nothing and you fall in the apples, like we say in French. I don't know if you like when I'm speaking about French expressions but with English words, or you just prefer me to not try to make English expressions because it will not work. I don't know. Our objective is 9 kilometers on our left, so I think I died only 1 time here. As you can see, my game was pretty like this here. I died because I can't see my movement, so of course it's problematic to not see where your plane is going. But here we are right on the right way. I don't know why I don't cut this video edit, because of course this was recorded like 2 months before right now, so there is always this decalage in my videos with a French accent, no, English accent on French word. So yes, maybe you should try to come 5 seconds later in the video if you don't want to see that, if you want to skip all the difficult parts. but we ended. So just the 5 seconds are ended, and you can see the nice beginning of the other mission. So we have our objective straight in front of us. We are in snowy biome like in Minecraft, but it's of course a real life parts. I think it's real life. It's not paysage, it's real life thing, because it's meant to be a simulator with real informations about real life. These things that you saw, it's my death because I tried some very difficult maneuver. It's when you turn over to just use your pitch axis to go down way faster than if you used it in the other way, like this. You turn over, but I tried that completely on the ground, so it's a little bit stupid. It's my fault. Plane can pitch up very easily, but not pitch down, so it's why you will see in 1 second, I turned over, turn back, and turn. So when I want to go down at the speed, I do that. It's way faster, and you can just stick to the ground way nicer, because we have speed objectives, but also altitude objectives. So we need to be very fast, very reactive, and not to go in the mountains. I don't know how the pro players do, because some of them have very, very high score, like millions and millions of points, where I will be at only 1 million. That was a close call. We are going straight in the mountains, straight in, and we can just get it right, do some maneuver that I was talking about, and do it in the other way to not go in the mountain. So like this, down, up, and you can continue following the lines that will guide you to the objective. So that's Flight Simulator, but with some things it's not normal Flight Simulator, because I'm making some Top Guns missions. We can now land on an aircraft carrier, because we are used to make some difficult missions. Of course, I never made even one of them correct. As you can see, first of all, it's very laggy, but I can in my game have a less laggy game, because of course if it was such laggy in my game I will not play at that, but it's my recording thing that is overeating and cannot record it at the same speed that I'm playing. But I will not on that. Try to learn, so you have in the top screen the lights that are guiding you to that, so it tells you if you're at the good altitude or not. So it tells me that I'm way higher than I should be, and here I'm green, so it should have been good, but it told me that I wasn't good, so they avoided the mission. I had to try like 5 times, and 5 times it didn't work. I can tell you that for the next videos about this game it will be different. I will make some nice real flies with planes. It will not be missions. I will make some landing missions and trainings. Like this I will be able to make better landings, but I will also make, like, I will take the 747 and fly over the seas. I don't know. So you have all the flight things, all the war things way, and they even turned with the wind, and they told me that I was not at the right altitude, so I had to restart. So of course one time it will be right, but this time is not right now. So I tried a different approach to take in the right direction with the wind and the right alignment. So it didn't work, because even a baby will be better than me at this game. It's incredible, but it's very hard to manage your airspeed, your engines, your flaps, or train your altitude, your vertical speed, and the wind at the same time. I don't know how real life pilots do that. It's mind blowing. Yes, they said I was too close from the ground, but Ilya was telling them I can do that. I can learn that, but this mission is very difficult, because when you're not in the right conditions, they say over, you cannot trace a mission. So it's not like in normal games when you are too close to the ground, they let you just go and land on that. Sometimes they will say you don't have to land here, but they will not explode your plane for that. I mean, there are mad here, but it's training. So our airspeed is very low, our engines are on, our fuel is also low, so I only have to manage our land, but not to land on the water. So this is a normal mission, because after that I just constantly gave up and I tried to make normal flights. So this flight will be over because my game was lagging, I stopped it. We are in New York, LaGuardia. I don't remember. I think we're on LaGuardia Airport. If it's the name of the tower, it showed me the name of the place, but I don't know. We are 12 kilometers away from Manhattan and the main islands. Forgive me if I don't say it's the right name of the place. I'm not good at New York knowledge. So we can fly over this real plane that they can. No, it's not a real plane. Mr. Krabs, it's well, I think there is not a real life pilot that is named after Bob's Sponge movie. Is that the real name of the movie in English? By the way, we are coming to the end of the video, so I will stop telling anything and I will make my outro right. So thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed watching this amazing video. And the most important here is, of course, that you enjoy your day.